Published 13:31 Eastern Standard Time, the 4th of March 2018. Updated 13:36 Eastern Standard Time, the 4th of March 2018. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis have no plans to overly spoil their children. Wyatt Isabelle, age 3, and Dimitri Portwood, age 1. Kutcher revealed to Dax Shepard on his new podcast, Armchair Expert, that he won't be setting up a trust fund for his kids. "We'll end up giving our money away to charity," the ranch actor explained. Tough love. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis have no plans to set up a trust fund for their kids. Wyatt Isabelle, age 3, and Dimitri Portwood, age 1. Growing up in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Ashton's family had very little money. His mom worked for Procter & Gamble, while his dad was a factory worker. "It was a luxury to go out to eat, or even buy ice cream at the grocery store. I'm obsessed with ice cream because that was such a privileged experience," he said while reminiscing about his childhood with Dax. "So now I'll eat ice cream virtually every night. We'll end up giving our money away to charity," the ranch actor explained on Dax Shepard's new podcast Armchair Expert. Money was scarce for years until Kutcher landed his big break in Hollywood, and now his biggest battle as a parent is teaching his kids how to be resourceful. "My kids are living a really privileged life and they don't even know it, and they'll never know it," he said with a hint of concern in his voice. Hard times. Growing up in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Ashton's family had very little money. His mom worked for Procter & Gamble, while his dad was a factory worker. His plan is to encourage his kids to take their own path in life without the crutch of a trust fund. "If my kids want to start a business and they have a good business plan, I'll invest in it," Ashton explained. He hopes that without a handout, his kids will be motivated to have what they had growing up. "My kids are living a really privileged life and they don't even know it, and they'll never know it," he said to Dax as he reminisced about his challenging childhood. Shepard, who launched his podcast on Valentine's Day, seeks to learn what it means to be human through interviews with his celebrity pals. His guests so far have included his wife Kristen Bell, Parenthood co-star Joy Bryant, and fellow funny man Jimmy Kimmel. In a statement, per The Hollywood Reporter, Shepard explained, "I love talking to people. I am endlessly fascinated by the messiness of being human, and I find people who are vulnerable and honest about their struggles and shortcomings to be incredibly why. I invite you to join me as I explore other people's stories. We will celebrate their work and successes, but more importantly the challenges and setbacks that ultimately lead to growth and betterment." Honest Talks. Shepard, who launched his podcast on Valentine's Day, seeks to learn what it means to be human through interviews with his celebrity pals, including his wife Kristen Bell, Parenthood co-star Joy Bryant, and fellow funny man Jimmy Kimmel.